ARESxGOD, and I gotta say, this episode just was amazing. It got me teared up. We finally got what everybody has been waiting for, and it delivered and more and beyond. I gotta say, the story, the characters, the director did an amazing job with the series in general. The payoff was there. And I really, really want more. Hopefully, we're gonna get some announcement, something that we're gonna get season 2 or season 3, however you wanna call it, since it's been split into two cores. Also had the production issues, that's why we have the series being delayed so far. But this has been an amazing series, and this episode really got me teared up, especially towards the end. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, after the fighting is over, we finally having them coming back home. Ernst being really happy, wanting to throw a party that actually gives them gifts. And I like that small thing they said when they came back. I'm home. It meant quite a lot for them also, and for Ernst, both of them feeling like an adoptive family in a way. That was a very small moment, but a very important moment. And again, Frederica being Frederica. She wanted to start the party immediately, but she still has her punishment in the form of homework. Ernst is a man of his word. Hey, Frederica, you gotta do it. Also, I like the montage with them spending time together, enjoying everything, enjoying their gifts, going out shopping like Kurena. Anju trying to cook also, I think. Frederica and Shin working together to to cook. And yeah, I liked. No, no, this is not good from Frederica. They actually made some really good. Even Anju got a bit jealous. Raiden doing some woodwork. Theo drawing again. Felt good to see them doing normal things, day to day things, enjoying everything around them, not always having to be in that battle mode, fighting, and just being so stressed. This was a very important thing for them to take this break from the entire thing. But just like in their fashion, they still wanted to go back to the front lines, and Ernst respects their decision, actually puts together an independent mobile force, giving them his blessing. And they're gonna have a new commander, a foreign commander. We all knew who it was gonna be, and they read it there, but they kept teasing a bit. They cut it off instantly when they were about to read the name of who the commander is gonna be. I was like, please say it's Lena, please say it's Lena. We knew it was Lena, but just, just please say it. Now we get a bit of information with the status of the war, the forces. They actually lost 60% of their forces. They're starting to train new people, but it's not gonna be that easy. Meanwhile, you compare with the Legion, their factories, they can just produce more instantly. So it's still a big victory, but they haven't won the war. They won the battle, but not the war. It's still very grim, even though this episode was a bit more happy tone. We don't we're not gonna forget the real problem that they're still facing with the Legion. So there's a lot more coming in the story, so to say. Hopefully we're gonna get a season 2 or season 3 announcement, because the conflict is not over. And like I said, Ernst respecting their wish to fight, actually putting together that team. We even see there's a special note on Shin's file in front of him about his powers. Now, I don't know if somebody's gonna try and take advantage of that, even though it might just be a note on a file, but you never know, especially in this world. And I'm sorry, my nose is running, because like I said, I actually got really teared up at the end of this episode, and they did it again. Cutting voice line where they're just about to say the name of the commander. Now, the episode was a bit more split into two parts, so to say. The first one was focused on Shin, and the second one on Lena. I'm happy they showed this. We have Shin going in to visit Eugene's grave, still struggling a bit, not fully getting over his block, so to say. The things he was dealing back in previous episodes, it's not that easy, and I like that he's still struggling with it. He hasn't really found his footing, but what's important, he's actually trying to find a purpose and why he is fighting compared to him giving up previous episodes. So Lena definitely got to him. I'm happy he went to visit Eugene's grave, telling him, I don't know why I'm fighting, but I promise to take them to the end. And also, what I liked quite a lot here, we see a letter from Nina, Eugene's sister, and him also promising he wants them to see the sea. Even though he doesn't care about the sea, he's doing it for the people that care about him and him caring about them. So he has a reason now to keep going. And what I liked here a lot more is that we have Marcel also coming, and we finally get a resolution to what Marcel caused, even though grief, and it was a very hard moment. What he did to Shin wasn't the right thing to do, even though Shin still blames himself. Even Marcel asking him, why do you accept this? And he admits he put the blame on him. He didn't want to admit what happened back in on the front, and saying he even made Nina to think that Shin is at fault, and actually finally admitting it to himself and in front of Shin. I like that quite a lot. But Shin also just saying again, I'm sorry, and shocking Marcel right back. And I'm happy they resolved this plot. They didn't left it in the background, so to say. Hey, you know that guy Marcel that did this to a grieving small sister that lost her brother, and he put the blame on somebody else. We're not gonna forget about that side story, so to say, in a way. And I'm happy we get a bit of a resolution here, even with Nina and them walking past each other. That was so good, and Shin leaving behind a picture of him and Eugene for her, and her cherishing that picture and being thankful to Shin. So I'm happy about that moment between them. Now, again, a very important thing. Thanks to Theo asking Shin if he still wants to keep the same mark of the Undertaker or Reaper, however you wanna call it, depending on the subs. Sorry. And it was just a bit also a metaphor in a way, just letting go of it, that burden, and would be a bad omen, but Shin doesn't see it that way and still wants to keep it. Even though they've been through so many things, they're still here despite of everything. But he's gonna let go of the mementos and finally finding a new purpose in life, telling them, I won't forget you, but I have people that won't leave me behind, and I'm okay, and saying his goodbyes, especially to his brother, and he wants to defeat the Legion for their sake. And that was a powerful moment and very important one for Shin, finally coming to terms with everything, and I liked it quite a lot. So this was the first half of the episode, so to say, focused on Shin and everything, how far he's come, how with everything he's been through. And on the other half, we have Lena returning to her old room, which was in bad shape, so to say, the least. She still thinks all of them are dead. She has her own mementos now, those drawings. She carries them probably as much as Shin does his mementos from the people he lost, and goes in to visit her father's grave, telling him everything that happened, and that she won't forget. Also find out a bit of information about the Republic. They lost in 1 week, so that was very, very fast. Those guys in charge that were always high and mighty, I liked in what condition they are now. So Karma is a bitch, definitely. Not all of them were assholes, but the big ones are still assholes, but they have to swallow their pride right now to accept support and help from somebody else. So they're not so high and mighty right now, so to say. After 2 months since the fighting started, they got the help from Giad. The 86 also got the offer to become part of the Federacy. They're very well supported right now, and the prideful asshole have to swallow their pride. I like that quite a lot. Finally, having to pay for everything they have done. And Lena, actually, I liked her smile on her face when she heard or saw the cat. She heard a meow, and she lit up so much. And that cat is very important. And even when she went in to talk with her commanding officer, the cat was just around her legs, and they were like, "Hey, what is that?" Just ignore. So they're gonna have a new friend, and I gotta say, I really wanted to punch that fucker. Honestly, I forgot his name, but the guy that was her commanding officer, mainly because of the pictures. You know what he did there? He just took photo ops with the 86ers to save his face, and the way he was talking through his teeth over there, just telling her, "Hey, we're gonna have to send a commander in the Federacy." Yeah, I really wanted to punch that guy. And I liked the moment also between Annette and Lena, them finally being on much better terms, back to being friends, and Annette discovering that the raid device that the Federacy is using is very similar in design to their own and has some technology from them. And Lena got a spark of hope, so to say, or thinking, looking at the drawings, could it be a possibility that they're actually alive? Just the teasing was so much in this episode, and Annette also deciding to go with her to support her, and they're gonna be together again. I'm happy they fixed their relationship, and I'm very excited to see when Annette is gonna come face to face with Shin, and him being her childhood friend, and everything that happened between them. That's gonna be an interesting meeting. Hopefully we're gonna get to see it animated. Now we finally have Ernst face to face with Lena, calling her bloody Regina. She's still cherishing those drawings so much, saying, "I won't forget, I won't forget." And I'm happy. We got a few episodes ago, we saw how Fido met with Shin and everybody else through his eyes. I'm happy they did the same thing again, seeing the world through Fido's eyes, keeping them safe. Them talking about Lena, how they're gonna meet her, seeing Shin's face, Anju mentioning that very important cat, and Theo with the drawings, especially Pig Lena. That one got me. That one really got me. Teasing Kurena about Shin and Lena being together. She still definitely has a crush on Shin. And the moment we've been waiting for, that feels like forever. We have them finally slowly walking to each other, saluting, and just as the sun goes up and it clears, seeing their faces. But I like that so much. She didn't instantly recognize him because she couldn't. She only heard his voice and him saying, "Hey, we have met before. This is not the first time." I got really teared up in that moment. It felt so good, and Lena just couldn't hold it in, started crying. Also, we have the same cat they had for so long and they lost. Is coming back together. Anju being super happy. It was such a good moment between them there. Finally, after everything that has happened, both in the series, both with the delays for the series, we're finally in this moment. And thanks to Federico, even have a memento, a picture taken by her in very ingenious way with Fido and her being up, so to say. And the words from Lena. Finally caught up. From now on, I'm gonna fight with you. So thank you. An amazing series. Hopefully, we're gonna get more very emotional episode. More people need to watch 86. Been one of the surprises for me for quite some time, and honestly, I'm gonna say it again, an amazing series. Please do yourself a favor and watch 86. Hopefully we're gonna get an announcement or something that we're gonna get more. As of this video, we don't have any confirmation that there's any more. But if you can't wait, go in and read the light novel. And you, the light novel readers, let me know what you guys thought about the adaptation so far. What do you think about the anime? Have they done it justice? Because for me, it has been amazing and I'm always gonna repeat it. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the series overall. Do you want more, especially about this episode, and did that moment get to you? So thank you very much, and remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So I want to say keep enjoying 86, please give us more. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.